Hi guys, Shaden Masak here. I'm wearing a thingy today. I was going to say potato sack, but it's obviously not a potato sack. It's a poncho thingy slash shawl slash blanket. Christmas gift from my mum's boyfriend. I don't remember if it was last year or the year after that. Because today is cold and wet and miserable outside. I was at my friend's place again. I've been doing that a lot, and when I was going to go home, I walked with a friend of mine, and it was pouring down. And then we got invited to a party, which apparently was real awesome, and basically was using an expression that would probably translate into English as a real rad party, which, yeah, old-fashioned indeed. And I even had a guitar, he promised, but you know, I don't really like strangers or people. And I don't want to go to a party with nobody I don't know, so I kind of said, no, thank you, and ran away. Slowly. With my friend. And we went and got the light rail and headed home, and yeah. So, I was hanging out at my friend's place, and it was real nice, just hanging out, chatting. Doing all the stuff we don't really get to do as much as we'd like to, because we are all busy bees these days, working and whatnot. And since my friends, most of them work weekends, so we don't get to see each other that much, because I work weeks and they work weekends, and conflicting schedules and schedules. I think that's one of those. That's one of those words that's a bit. It's a bit dodgy to pronounce, I guess. Probably because I think... No, not Schadenfreude. I know how to pronounce Schadenfreude. Thank you. That's no problem. Can even pronounce it in Norwegian if you want. Skadefryd. See? My internet is being really weird. Sometimes it just doesn't want to show a page and it gets all hiccupy. And other times it's quite fine. And it's going, nope, this page is not available to load. And then you try again, it's doing quite fine. Schedule is the American and Canadian way, and schedule is the British one. So I was right in pronouncing it schedule then, because I'm supposed to use British pronunciation. What? I don't make sense today. Although, probably it's more like proper pronunciation would be schedule, because it's from ancient Greek, skeda, which is a papyrus leaf. I think it's pronounced skeda. Skeda in Latin, which means papyrus still, but it comes from French and schedule. Schedule? I don't know. I can't speak French. Yote in Japanese. Yeah. Not yote, which would be no long vowels there. Rambles. Yote nitte or schedule, which is also useful. So yeah, we were watching Avatar: The Last Airbender and laughing our butts off at the episode with Omashu the first time, where you meet Boomy, the crazy king, and you know, shenanigans happen, which is not pronounced shenanigans. See, I like shenanigans. It's a good word. And I was knitting. My friends, as I'm still doing. My friend was crocheting. The other two were playing with their phones. Well, one of them playing with the phones, the other one playing with an iPod. We had a lot of tech. I mean, I have in my bag at any time. And that's my netpad telling me, my tablet telling me it's actually loading. Not loading, charging. It's been doing that. In my bag at any given time, I usually have my Kindle, I have my my iPod, and I have my phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy Geo thingy. And today I also had Soundwave, who, which is a tablet, the one I'm filming this on. So that's a lot of technology. Although I had them for a reason, because I needed some knitting patterns, and it's a good way to read them. Which reminded me, there's a new spin-off I need to download and read. It's a spinning magazine. I spin my own yarn sometimes, not often. But I do have a spinning wheel. It's in the living room. I also have a bunch of hand, what are they called? I should know. Spindles for drop spinning, and generally that kind of stuff. So I like spinning. You get your own personal yarn. And right now I'm just knitting. I finished my socks yesterday, so they look. Oh, my first sock looks like this, and it's awesome. And I can't wait. Right now it's also wet, but I can't wait until I'm getting the other one done so I can wear these because they're awesome. Of course I have to do something about these first, but that's going to be the last thing I do, because I really don't like weaving in threads, and these have a lot of spare threads because there's a lot of stripes on it, as you can probably tell. Every 8 rows, different color. There's only 3 colors, but there's a lot of rows. They are very, very long. They go up to a bit, not exactly mid-thigh, but somewhere between knee and mid-thigh. So, lower thigh, I suppose. Can you call the lower thigh? They're the very tall socks. You can find them on Knitty.com in the winter 2004 magazine. Knitty.com is an awesome page for knitters. All the patterns are free, and they have from the extremely basic patterns to some really, really difficult one. And, usually at any time there's at least a lot of pages, patterns to knit. So if I get this page to work and it doesn't want to play with me, the current magazine is first fall 2012, which, where are the patterns? Thank you. It has 21 patterns, and there are a bunch of different ones. There's this one has a lot of shawls. There's some hats, some arm warmers, some socks with emoticons on them, among other things. A bit of things for everyone. These emoticon socks have to be fairly simple. Yeah, they're Tenju ones. This one is too. That's basic knitting for me, because these are just color work. There's no fancy knitting like lace. Not my thing. Well, I do lace knitting occasionally when I feel particularly well, I suppose particularly self-punishing would be. Although the bauble shawl and the bauble shawl they have is amazing. I kind of want to do that. And my computer didn't want to cooperate. So, been knitting. And as you can tell, I'm not too far into the second sock yet. Just doing the ribbing. And I hate doing ribbing, so it's not going too fast. But I'm getting there. I've begun the 3rd row, I think. 1, 2, yeah. 3rd row. And there has to be 8, so it's not that far to go. I'm probably going to finish them before I go to bed, I think. Lord. And suddenly I got very, very tired. It's a really nice shawl too, actually. Inflection, it's called. So yeah, if you like knitting, you should head over to knitty.com. It's a great page, and it has They have a lot of patterns, and they're all free. The free patterns is always really, really happy. This is a piquant one, which is slightly more difficult, although not difficult, requires attention, yeah. It's really pretty. I love shawls. As you can tell from my giant shawl poncho thingy, I can wrap myself up and pretend I'm a bat. You know, I'm the knight. Not that I am, but you know, I could if I wanted to. Because I'm a grown woman, I can do whatever I want. So there. My logic, it is not very good. What is with my internet today? Also a really, really cute top, and it's a sweater. And it's actually a mellow one. I might have to try that. It's a boat neck sweater thingy. That's actually very, very easy to knit. What kind of yarn does it use? Aran. This is Aran. Well, probably fairly quick. Fairly quick knit too. I like. So yeah, knitting. It's a thing I do. So I'm gonna do that, and then, you know, I'll update you on how far I've gotten on these Socks of Doom the next time, I guess. Tomorrow I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning, but mostly I'm just gonna camp out either in front of a computer or in front of the TV and just watch something all day. Depends if I'm can be bothered to hook the external hard drive up to my Xbox or not. If I can be bothered, I'd watch stuff on TV. If I can't be bothered, I'd watch it on the computer. You never know. I've got 3 computers. I can deal. I've got Soundwave, you know, the tablet, and then I've got the stationary one, desktop, which is called Nathaniel, and I've got a laptop called Yulia, because I name all my stuff. I'm actually not sure where the laptop is at the moment, though. Well, it's in the living room. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, or I'm going to read. Either or. Well, I'll probably watch something because I'm kind of in a knitting mood and I can't read and knit at the same time. I can listen to audiobooks, so I suppose I could do that. I've got the Dresden Files 4 first books on audiobook, as well as some other ones. Kim Urban, is that the right name? I don't know. Book. Anyway, Sherlock Holmes related book, Hound of the D'Urbervilles, which is a related but focusing on the bad guys. And I've also got some other stuff. I've got Sabriel, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's the Garth Nixon book. Garth Nix, not Nixon. And also I've got Black Ships by Joe Graham, and I've got a bunch of others. I do have Game of Thrones on an audiobook, but I find it difficult to use because of the fantasy names. It's hard to kind of catch them. At least a lot of them. Some of the names are fairly easy, and I prefer reading that book anyway. So we'll see. Either I read that. Yawn again. Still Batman here. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill. My throat is kind of hurting today too, so I'm croaking like a frog here. So I'll see you all next Saturday. This week, hopefully it will be 3 videos as normal. If I not pass out on Monday again, in which case it will probably just be 2. But we'll see. We're getting closer to something. We're off the damn mountain of Vaux. I don't like that place at all. So that's the thing. And we'll just head out from there. We're off to see the wizard. Or, you know, Queen Seal. But wizard, bitch. Same thing. Not a very nice thing to call somebody, but she deserves it. I'm not in favour of calling people bitch unless they've earned the title of bitch, basically. If they act like one, I might call them that. But I would never call someone a bitch just because, you know, they're a woman or something. But if you act like a complete and utter, well, shrew would be the old-fashioned one, then yeah. So, see you all then, and I'm gonna shut up now because I've been talking for almost 15 minutes, and this is like a 5th or 6th take, so my throat really hurts. Gonna make more tea.